Hi guys, this is Nikitaa Parmar. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Today I'm going to demonstrate for you a few simple yet super effective asanas that are excellent for general toning up and firming of the breast and at the same time great as a healing therapy for repairing and strengthening of the breast after one has gone through treatments for breast cancer such as chemo, radiation or even surgery. These asanas will not only help repair and strengthen the breast tissue but will also help the circulation in the lymph nodes, thereby improving your immunity to a great extent. These asanas combined with breathing techniques will also help bring down stress levels and also help you cope up with tightness, fatigue, and anxiety, and also improve the quality of your sleep. They will greatly help relax the body and the mind and balance the secretion of hormones in your body. Also, some of you who have gone through harsh and intense treatments are bound to face fatigue, loss of energy, and weakness. So, I've also demonstrated some asanas with the help of a prop such as a chair that will help make practice easier and smoother for you. If you can manage to do these asanas without the help of any support, then that's great and you can go ahead. But don't hesitate to use a prop as a support till you get much stronger and healthier. Remember, the first step towards healing or even towards general fitness and toning up of your body is acceptance. So first, accept wholeheartedly the current situation, phase, and the body that you are in. That's the only way you can take the first step and move towards a remarkable improvement and change in yourself. Parvatasana. If you can sit in Padmasana, you can sit in Padmasana, which is placing both feet on the opposite thighs. If this is difficult for you, you could just place one foot on top of the opposite thigh. If this is difficult for you as well, you could just sit in cross leg, no problem. Our focus right now is the upper body. Join your hands together in front of your chest, your elbows parallel to the floor, and as you inhale, lift your arms upwards. Arms are in line of your ears, that's where your center point is. Also make sure the breast region is stretching upwards. This immensely targets the whole of the chest area and really helps in toning, firming and healing as well. After about 10 to 15 seconds, gently twist towards your right hand side. Again, make sure the breasts are turning properly towards the right. Hold for a few seconds, come back center, opposite side, twist. The next one, I want you to place your right hand down. If the elbow doesn't reach down to the ground, that's not a problem. You can just keep it up. Chest area facing in the front. Move your left hand upwards and then towards the right. Remember, you're not moving your hand downwards. You're just moving it sideways towards your right hand side. Feel the stretch on the sides. Also excellent for toning up the waist region. Inhale and come back. Exhale as you move your right hand towards the left, as if you were trying to reach for the left hand side. Gomukhasana. So right leg is in, left leg is on top. The leg which is on top, the same hand goes up. So stretch it up properly and the other hand goes from down. And try to hold both hands or bring them as close to each other as possible. Make sure the chest has opened up. This is excellent for working the breast tissues. The left elbow is facing upwards. If it's difficult for you to sit in this pose, just sit in cross-legged or any other pose, or you could also sit on a chair, not a problem. Opposite side. So this time the left leg is down, right leg is on top. Right hand, stretch it upwards and try to hold hands or bring them as close to each other as possible. The chin is parallel to the floor. Now, if you're unable to hold hands at the back, you could just use a hand towel or a belt again. Hold the hand towel and stretch properly. Make sure you're opening up the chest region properly to improve blood circulation. Gently take your left leg at the back. Make sure both feet are in one straight line. The back foot, toes pointing in, heels pushing out. Distance between your feet could be anywhere between 3 to 3.5 feet depending on your height. So chest hips facing in the front. Join your hands together. Now make sure you move your chest upwards. That's our focus right now, the chest area. And then gently bend the front knee. Your knee on top of your ankle as much as possible. And then curve your spine, pushing your arms upwards. The back leg is straight. Hold it there for as long as you can. Now remember, here you have to curve your spine as much as possible. Shift your chest upwards. Feel the stretch in the chest region. Let's do it on the opposite side. So just simply turn your feet in the opposite direction. So now the right foot, toes are pointing in, heel is pushing out. Chest and hips facing towards my left leg. Join your hands together and then gently bend the front knee and look upward. We're going to do Virabhadrasana too, which is also known as the warrior pose. Join your feet together and then gently take your left leg at the back. 3 to 3.5 feet distance depending on your height. Chest and your hips facing in the front. Stretch your arms out. Now make sure you're stretching your arms right from the shoulder joints all the way to the elbows, to your wrists, and right to your fingertips. This is really important because the muscles at your shoulders are directly connected to the breast tissue. So stretch your arms properly so that the breast tissue also gets stimulated. Bend the right leg, knee in line with the ankle, and hold it there. Now you have to constantly make an effort to move your breast towards the front. So it shouldn't be this way. It should be this. Look at your fingertips about 10 to 15 seconds. Once you're done, place your right hand down. Move the left hand upwards. Again, stretch your arm upwards so that the breast area also stretches. Excellent for firming the breast. Now, if you're unable to reach the floor, you could also place a bolster under your hand for support. Hold it there. Keep breathing, keep twisting upwards. Let's do it on the opposite side. So simply shift your feet in the opposite direction. Now my right foot, toes are turned inwards, heel is pushing out. Chest and hips facing in the front. Extend your arms. Remember to stretch them out properly. You need to stretch them till you feel a stretch in the chest area as well. Now gently bend the left knee. Keep stretching the arms. Keep moving the breast towards the front. Hold in this for about 10 to 15 seconds. Keep stretching the arms. Back leg is straight. Bring your left hand downwards. Fingertips on the floor. And the right hand moving upwards. So all of this should be stretching upwards. Now for those of you who are still too weak or who have low energy levels and have a difficulty to hold in the pose, can use a chair as a prop. So you just take your right leg into the chair and your left leg knee facing in the front. Move your chest towards the front and stretch your arms out. Again, make sure the arms are stretching all the way from the shoulder joints. And then look at your fingertips. Now using a prop greatly helps you stay in the pose for longer and helps you stimulate and work on the breast tissues. So again, as much as possible, move the breast towards the front and look at your fingertips. You should be feeling a stretch in the chest region. And from here, just move downwards. Stretch your arm upwards properly as much as you can. Hold it there. Once you're done, release. Left leg goes in, right leg, knee is facing in the front, the left knee is facing towards the left. Make sure you're sitting comfortably on the chair and stretch your arms out properly. Again, keep moving the breast towards the front. Your chest region will tend to go like this, towards the left. You have to make a conscious effort to bring it towards the front, to move your upper body towards the front. So that's where the breast tissues start working, the blood circulation starts happening, and that's when the strengthening and repair takes place. For about 10 to 15 seconds, gently exhale as you go down and move your right hand upwards, stretching it out completely. And now I want you to come to the center of your mat. Raise your arms upward. Remember, in all these asanas, it is really important to stretch your arms properly so as to work and stimulate the breast tissues. Your chin parallel to the floor. Take a big step with your right leg, your arms moving in front of you and your leg moving upwards. Try not to go diagonal. Try to keep your hips in one line. Your knees straight as much as possible. Elbows are straight. Keep stretching your back toes away from you. Try to focus on one point. Let's do it on the opposite side. So stretch your arms properly. Remember, this is raising your arms up and this is stretching your arms. You see the difference? This is just raising your arms. This is stretching your arms. So remember, in each pose, try to stretch the arms as much as possible. Raise your left leg and move the right leg up. While doing the same asana using a chair, you could just place a chair in front of you and your arms should be straight. So move behind accordingly till your arms are straight and then gently raise your left leg up. Keep your arms straight. Feel the stretch of the side of your chest area. Hold. Stay there. As much as possible, try to keep your knees straight. But if you can't, that's completely fine. But make sure your elbows are straight and you're stretching your arms properly. Opposite side. Bhujangasana. So hands by the side of your chest and your elbows are tucked in. As you inhale, lift your breasts upwards. Try to look upwards if you can. Your pelvic region should be pressing downwards, chest region moving upwards. Feel the stretch in the upper body, and as you exhale, move down. Setu Bandhasana. So lie down on your back, your knees bent and your feet parallel to each other. As you inhale, lift the breast, lift the hips upwards. This again is great for improving blood circulation in the breast region. If you can, you could also interlock your fingers together, roll your shoulders inwards. Some deep breathing. So right hand on the chest, left hand on the stomach. Leave yourself completely loose. Just surrender. Try not to hold on to anything, physically or mentally. With every deep inhalation, feel your stomach and your chest rising upwards. With every exhalation, feel the stomach and chest moving downwards. You could do about 10 to 20 deep breaths. With every inhalation, visualize yourself breathing sufficient oxygen to provide to all the cells in your body. And with every exhalation, visualize that you're pushing out all the toxins, all the carbon dioxide, all the things that you don't need. Just exhale it out. Visualize your mind becoming more and more relaxed, more and more calmer. After you're done, just relax in Shavasana. Remember, Shavasana is really important after your practice. So leave your body loose, palms facing upwards, distance between the feet, and just surrender all parts of your body. Visualize there is perfect harmony inside your system and be grateful for your healing process. You could lie down in Shavasana for about 5 to 10 minutes or even more. Once you're done, little movement in your fingers, your toes. Turn to your right hand side. Using the left hand for support, slowly sit back up. I hope you'll do these asanas regularly. Remember, to see any kind of result, you have to be disciplined about your lifestyle, including your practice. Lifestyle is the new religion, and discipline is the key to keeping you healthy and fit inside out. And you deserve it. Again, as I mentioned earlier, don't hesitate to use a prop. If you can't do all of these asanas, you can start with some of them. Remember, there is always a start, and you have to take that first step towards making yourself more healthier and fitter inside out. This is me signing off, wishing you health and happiness. Take care.